Houston. You're listening to Houston Real Estate Radio. I'm your host, Shannon Register, and every week we bring you news and information about housing. But this week we are taking a break from that. It is Memorial Day weekend, and we wanted to do something to honor our veterans out there. So we are talking with some of the great sports teams that we have around the Houston area. This segment, I've got Twyla Carter on, and she is the executive director of the Astros Foundation. I know we got lots and lots of Astros fans out there listening, and want to talk a little bit about what they are doing for veterans, because, you know, sports is such a huge thing in the Houston area. We've got some great teams, and the Astros are doing something to give back to veterans, as are many of our other teams that we're going to be talking to today. So we're taking a break from real estate. We're still in a really, really hot real estate market, but we're taking a break from that this weekend to honor those veterans. So welcome to the show, Twyla.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
So you're the executive director of the Astros Foundation. You basically are like a community liaison for the team. Is that right? For the foundation?
Absolutely. Mm-hmm. Yes, absolutely, for the community relations and the foundation.
So tell us what the foundation does.
The foundation raises, number one, awareness of community-related projects that the Astros are involved in.
Okay.
And the funds that we raise by various events throughout the year, mm-hmm. We use those funds to support youth baseball initiatives, military, and cancer research. Those are our three programs that we strongly support here at the Astros.
Okay. And every game, every home game, you guys are doing something special for our veterans. Tell us about that.
Yes, at each home game, the Astros honor veterans who served in the military or combat, who are still serving, and we have these four patriotic wrap seats behind home plate, and the veterans are given game tickets that are loaded with food and beverage money, and the honorees are introduced to the crowd and recognized on the big screen here at Minute Maid.
That's a lot of fun.
Yeah, it's fun. It's great, and generally speaking, when that happens, everybody who's here, if you look around, is standing to honor these guys. So it's a big deal, and we collaborate with the USO and Lone Star Veterans Association, Team Red, White, and Blue, and Texas Veterans Sports Alliance, just to name a few. So we do that at each home game, and then on the big and bright Friday nights, on Friday night home game, we invite 10 military members and their families to sit in the field box seats, and this is supported by Occidental Petroleum. 10 tickets are loaded, again, with food and beverage dollars, $15 for each ticket, and we partnered with the different veteran organizations to bring these individuals in. Another thing we do is on Sundays, we have different suite holders have donated their suites back to use, and we work with Helping a Hero to have wounded warriors in the suites, and we provide food and beverage for these individuals and their families. Usually about 10 to 15 individuals are in the suite, and that's neat. And we're trying to get. We have a couple of the current players who support military, and they're wanting to get involved, and we're working on a program with one of our players and his wife to support additional military efforts in our community.
That's fantastic. It sounds like you guys are really giving back to veterans, not just on Memorial Day and Veterans Day, but around the year, throughout the season, and that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's important that we recognize these veterans every day. It's not just Memorial Day. Yeah. It's not just on these anniversaries. It's very important to me, as I have family members who served in the military, and I saw the difference it made to my World War II veteran grandfather when someone came up and thanked him for his service. And so anytime I see anyone in uniform, I will go out of my way to do just that, because, you can give tickets, you can give food and beverage credits, you can give a baseball cap, but most important is you have to give thanks, and a simple thank you does more than than we who haven't gone there can imagine.
That's right. And I hope that this Memorial Day weekend, if you see people out that are veterans, that you do thank them, because it is important. They have sacrificed a lot. And unfortunately, the ones that have sacrificed the most aren't with us here anymore to thank them personally. But, that's why we have this holiday, so that we can honor them as well and thank their families for what they've given up for us.
Absolutely. My policy is honor them every day. They've given so much. Mm-hmm. I once read a little piece about that they've lost an arm, they've lost an eye, they've lost their sight, but they've not lost anything. They've given a leg, they've given an arm, they've given their sight, and some have given their lives.
That's right. That's right.
To keep this nation free.
And we've had some great ball players in the past that have been veterans. So that's kind of exciting.
We have some veteran players. Larry Durka is one that comes to mind. Right now, our team is young, and these guys have played baseball. They haven't served our country, but they're very supportive of those who do.
And you have a great story for us from something that you guys did to honor veterans. Tell us about what you've done in the past to honor veterans at the stadium.
Yeah, last Veterans Day, we hosted the screening of Honor Flight, One Last Mission, which is a video it's a documentary that features World War II veterans traveling to Washington, D.C. to see the memorial built in their honor. And so it was open to the public, and we had a special reception that we invited World War II veterans to host them for lunch in the Diamond Club. And we got to meet about 400 World War II veterans that day. One that comes to mind was 100-year-old Colonel George McDowell, who served with Patton in Africa. So just some really colorful guys, and it was a great event. And we still, to this day, hear different family members saying, "Thank you for doing that." Most of these guys are in their 90s, and
yeah, there's not a lot of them left with us.
Not a lot of them left. So that was a special event for us, and one of those feel-good moments that you can't forget. I smile when I talk about it.
So the wounded vets that y'all do the box seats for, that people donate their box seats for, are they coming from the hospitals locally here in Houston, or are they like through the Wounded Warrior programs? I happen to be a member of the DAR outside of my real job, and so I have a lot of military connections. And I work with the organization Helping a Hero, which builds homes for wounded warriors. Of course, it's not limited to that. We are currently in the process of identifying good, solid organizations that we can work with on these types of projects, because we're not limited or tied to any one specific organization. Right.
And so, it's about if you have information on an organization that would be interested in working with us and partnering with us to help make these things happen, we're certainly open for ideas. And
tell us how vets out there can get in touch with you guys, or how they can get these tickets that are available at a discounted price.
Yeah, so we offer tickets for active or veteran military members, any Sunday through Thursday games, and you can get up to 8 tickets per person at half price. And these are field seats, bullpen, mezzanine, all good seats. And if you go on our website, which is www.astros.com, in the community relations section, which you'll see at the top of the page, it will guide you through requesting tickets for these discounted tickets.
Sure.
Additionally, if you want to call us, you can call 713-259-8000 and ask for the Community Relations Department, and we can work with veterans groups for larger numbers. If somebody had a group of 20
or 30. Yeah, that's a great idea for
yeah,
groups.
We're certainly happy to work with large groups. We do that every day.
And I love the fireworks. I love it when y'all win and we have fireworks.
Yeah, we love to win, but I love the fireworks too. That's a good combo. So yeah, it's exciting. It's a little added extra bonus for us, and it's a lot of fun. And I think I try to remind everybody that certainly we like to win, but it's not all about winning on the field. If you win in the community and no matter how many games you win, you're still a winner.
That's right.
Outside. So that's what's important.
All right, the executive director of the Astros Foundation, Twyla Carter, thanks for joining us today on Houston Real Estate Radio. Also, Homemade Houston is going to have the Playhouse at the game in July for you to buy raffle tickets. That's always a really cool playhouse. All right, we'll be right back in just a moment here on Houston Real Estate Radio. And if you want to get your veterans some Astros tickets at half price, go to astros.com.